Hello again, everybody, and how are you doing? Well, we're all believers here. What do you believe? What do you believe it? I grew up in the 60s. The decade, the style, and the music. I grew up in the 60s. Hey, Dory Bear's our guest today. Hello there, Dory. And how did you grow up in the 60s? Well, I was a white bear, you know. Yeah, yeah. Did you ever become a blue bear? No, no. That was just the dress. And what happened to the eyes? You had hyaluronitis. Yeah, yes. I did fix them for you one time, but it takes some fixing on a daily basis. And there you are. And as Dory eyes fixed. Now, are you a believer? Yeah, I'm a believer now. I'm a believer in you, William. I've never had that done before. Yeah, that's great. And I've fixed your eyes, but they will get hairy again, 'cause hair gets in bears' eyes, and hair can even get in grown-ups' eyes. Yep, you had long hair, and I had long hair, longish, not too long, not right on me back, just a shoulder length in the 60s. Yeah, and there you go. And Dory Bear, monkey, and around. Oh, you got a monkey around, Dory. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm a believer. I don't know what you are. I know what a Sherlock is. There he is. And that big Sherlock, who's seldom seen because he's always deep in study. Yeah, I'm off on another William Daly stories. Now, the story today is I'm a believer, and Dory's a believer. Are you a believer? Well, the Supremes is coming up next. Baby Love. Hmm. They believe in a baby must find love, but he hasn't got any love. When he's born, he don't really, he don't. It's not really love that he has. As a craving for his bottle, yeah, and he does recognize the face of a few familiar people, but it's not. You cannot say it's really, really love. But there it is. He's a believer. Yes, he's a believer, baby love, because he believes in his bottle and he believes in his mama. Yeah, and he sees faces which he recognizes. Yeah. So the Supreme is baby love. He's a believer. Yeah. And Manfred Mann, when he goes do or diddy, dum diddy do, is he a believer? Well, he likes the beat, and I like the beat too, and I like that song. Yeah. But is he a believer? Well, I don't know. Is Manfred Mann, and what about the Manfred Man? Yeah. Is he a believer? Hmm. Let's have a look. Yeah. Well, well, kind of. I'll not put him down as a believer. No. And what about Herman's Hermits? I'm into something good. Has he slipped into a new suit or something? Or a new dressing gown? Um, Perhaps he's got into a new bed. Yeah. He's into something good. Hmm. I don't think that's belief. I just think it's something he's putting on. Although he thinks he's into something good. And many men have. And many men have failed. And women too. And love affair. He believes he's in a love affair. He believes it's an everlasting love. Just like everybody. But there's lots and lots and lots and lots of people have split up, and there's lots and lots of people can't even find anybody. And so there you go, for the everlasting love. We're not a believer there. It's going to last forever. It wasn't around when he was a baby. Not this love that he's talking about. And when one dies, it'll not be around. But he believes it is everlasting love. Well, that's okay then. Scott McKenzie, San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. And whatever you attract the bees, well, that be a believer. The bees will be a believer. Will land on his flowers and get the pollen, yeah. It'll make us good honey, yeah. And Cliff Richard in the shadows, the young ones, is he a believer? No. No, I just want to go on a summer holiday. I want to go enjoy himself. He's not a believer. What's he believing in? A holiday will do you good. 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 Yeah. And we are the young ones, yeah. And Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. Hey, Cher. Sit on this chair. Sonny and Cher, they've called me. Ah, somehow that doesn't make him a believer. He's not a believer. Procol Harum. A shade of pale. Now let's examine this one closely. He's been drinking on the ship, and he virtually collapses on the floor, and then the room is spinning round. He's a believer in ghosts. All these things he believes he's seeing a one. But, well, it might not even be a ghost, it's just a woman who turned the white a shade of pale. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, perhaps she was drunk, yeah, and sick. And there you go. So he's not a believer either. The Hollies, I am alive. Yes, everybody must believe I'm alive. Me, of course, I knew, yes. And Dory Bear here, who's not getting much any action, because he's standing back there. Now, do you believe he's alive? He's in the Hollies. Ah, yes, I think he believes he's alive. I think everybody does, yeah. I saw no debate about that one. And what about the Walker brothers? The sun ain't gonna shine. Sun ain't gonna shine anymore. Do you believe that? No. He's not a believer. Gonna shine again tomorrow. The Four Tops. Reach out and I'll be there. If you reach out, will I be there? Well, when I finish the show, I'll not be there. So that's not a believer. No, he's not a believer. No. Frank Highfield, I remember you. Yes, I remember you too, Dory, when you were dancing about there, yeah. And Dory, I remember you. Proves he's got a good memory, but didn't say he's a believer. No, Frank Highfield, he's not a believer. No, the shadow is Apache. What, an arrow through his hat? What does he believe in? He believes that Indians can shoot arrows and cowboys can fire their guns. But he's not a believer. No. And the honeycombs, have I the right? Yeah. And what if the sign up there says wrong? Have I the wrong or have I the right? Yeah. Well, it's referring to getting his girl, so has he the right? Well, some people will say yes and some will say no. Well, tell him he's a believer. Yeah. And Peter Sarsted, where do you go to, my lovely? Yeah. He believes in bed, yeah. When you're alone in your bed, yeah. Tell me all thoughts that surround you and the things that run through your head. Go on then. You talk. I'm down at the station, she says, and there's a train coming. Well, not that station. It's near the airport. I'm going in the airport. Oh, look, there's a plane. Do you believe it'll land? Yes, they're gonna land right now. Gonna pick them up. Yes. And I'll be going on my holy days. Yeah, and I'll be a believer. Yes. But Cilla Black, anyone who had a heart. But I hear that Kiss Me Frog took bad and had it he had a problem with his heart. So they sent for Artie. The doctor, he fixed him. Yeah. He's recovering well, by the way, in hospital this week. Yeah. And Louis Armstrong, what a wonderful world. You believe it's a wonderful world. Well, some places the Indians are firing arrows through your hat, and some places some are dropping bombs, so it can hardly be a wonderful world. Come on, Louis. Louis is not a believer. Billy J. Kramer and the quarters, little children. No, you cannot believe in little children. Well, you can believe that they're nice and things like that. But no, don't think he's a believer. Little children are probably not neither because they're too young. Yeah. And Rolf Harris, what does he believe in? Two little boys. Ah, two little boys should play with the two little toys. Each had a wooden horse. Do you think he's a believer? Yeah, it broke off his head and he said, well, mate, there you go. Jump upon my back and I'll carry you home. Yeah, and that's Rolf. And he believed the two little boys should have a little bit fun. Yeah, yeah, and a little bit with the girls too. And Adam Faith, poor me. Yes, Adam was a believer. He went down to the bank and he said, I'll have another £10, please. And the person said, no, there's nothing in your piggy bank now. Oh, he said, poor me, poor me. So he didn't believe much neither. And the artists, sugar, sugar. And everybody used to love the thing, sugar, sugar. And they all had the sugar ice cream, sugar cones, candy floss, all the sugar they could, heaps and heaps of sugar. Sugar in the tea, sugar in the coffee, sugar at supper time. But nowadays, you get high blood pressure and diabetics, and they tell you no sugar. Oh, so the artists they weren't really believers neither. Del Shannon believed he could run away, and all the girls would run after him. Yeah, well, wishful thinking. Yeah, Del Shannon run away. Yeah, often many people will be sitting thinking right now that they could run away, but where they're going to go to when they're away, they'll be looking for the runaway to another way and another way, and there they go. And many people on the streets just simply ran away. It was too much for them. Yeah, argue with daddy every day, yeah. And Jerry and the pacemakers, his pacemaker stopped. Yeah, he says you'll never walk alone. No, you need the doctors to put it right. And you'll never walk alone. Yeah, with hope in your heart and belief. Oh, see, he's definitely a believer, yeah. Yeah, he's a believer. And Chubby Checker say, let's twist again. And Big Jack said, oh, I've fallen on my back and twisted my leg. Do you think he's a believer? No. Can he fly? No. He can do the twist, though. Hey, yeah. Now you got to do one. You got to do a few. Now, Lulu and the lovers shout. Shout. Yeah. Now, are you a believer in shout? When you see a lover, you have to whisper nice words to her or him. And don't think it's polite to shout across the street. Yeah. When you shout on the bus or shout on the train. No, shout is not a believer. Little Eva, the locomotion. Yeah, little Eva's a believer. She believes at 4 o'clock the locomotion will come along. Yeah, but then stopped locomotions. Didn't suit the miners. And then they came with a diesel. Oh, yeah. And now they come with electric trains. Oh, yeah. So little Eva is giving up believing. The swinging blue jeans, the heavy, heavy shake. Yeah, the swinging blue jeans. They didn't want to wash their jeans in the new powder because they believed they would come up white. Oh, yes. And they're doing the heavy, heavy shake on white jeans. Oh, yes. And they want to be blue, you see. And Jackie Wilson, your love keeps lifting me higher and higher. Really? My love has lifted you as high as I can, and I don't want to drop you. And eventually my arm will get tired and we come back down again. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. You're not a believer. Yeah. And Dion, the wanderer. The wanderer, no, he's not a believer. He wanders about, flipping from one idea to the other, and he doesn't know where he's going, and he doesn't care really. He's just a wanderer. Wanders around and around, and he goes around and around and around. Yeah. And so there you are. He's not a believer. And the Beach Boys, good vibrations. And there's Dory vibrating. He says, I don't know where the vibrations is coming from, lads, but I've plugged my boards in and I'm vibrating. Really? You've got good vibrations. Yeah. He's a believer. No, he's not. And what about Aretha Franklin? She believes in a little respect. Yeah, you gotta show a little respect for Dory Bear. Yeah, and for me. Yeah. So, is she a believer? Yeah, she's a believer. And what about the animals with the house of the rising sun? Uh, yeah, they believe that the sun will come up and they'll see the house on a hill surrounded by the sun. Yeah, and that's something you can believe in. And I believe they'll drop off at night and get a pint in the rising sun. Pub. Public house, yeah. It was a public house, you know. Um, and Booker T and the MGs, green onions. Do you believe in green onions? No, make my eyes water. Yeah. I wouldn't do them green onions. Green onions. We call them sometimes spring onions, the green ones. That's what it means. But any onions, oh no, we don't believe in the green onions, no. Some people's got to have them in their diet, and that, but we don't. And Jeff Beck says, hi ho, silver lining. You're everywhere and nowhere, Dory. But where are you at? Running round the bumpy hillsides in your hippie hat. Driving across the country and getting fat. And seeing everything is groovy when your tires are flat. Ain't no believer. And the scaffold. Oh, they're believers, yeah. They believe in Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, the pink, the pink. If it had been 10 years later, it wouldn't have been Lily the pink, it'd been Lily the punk, the punk, the punk, the punk. Yeah, and she saves all of us, yeah, with a medicinal compound. And everybody believes in it, yeah. But then poor old Lily dies. Oh. Wilson Pickett, he believes in a land of 1,000 dances. And go and do one for us, Dory. There. And Johnny Kidd in the pirate believes in shaking all over. I'm shaking that all. I will shake me money out my pockets. And there I go. Now it's your turn to do some. Ellen Shapiro. I'm walking back to happiness. Ellen's walking right away back to happiness. 5 miles to the happiness inn. And when she gets there, she got blisters on her feet. Yeah. And there she goes. And she's not a believer. And Tommy James in the Shondells, he goes to the bank and gets his money. And then he asks for some more money. Oh. And he got none left. And he's not a believer. And the Trogs, they believe in a wild thing. Well, you're not a wild thing, so you can't act as a wild thing. How about a wild thing? Oh, we don't like them wild things. No, he's not a believer. Tom Jones believes in the green, green grass of home. Ah, yes. Well, when he steps off the train, yep, in the pouring rain, yep, and all he sees is the green, green grass of home. Yep. And as these people come to meet him, his ma and his pa come to meet him, yeah. And he'll soon be under the shade of the big oak tree. Yeah. And he's a believer. Donovan, he believes in mellow yellow, but you're white. You know, so you're going to have a problem with that. Yeah, his eyes will not stand it. He's still looking for a mellow yellow. And that's Donovan there. And there's Dory all round, and Dory's sign there. Yeah. And there you go. And the chiffons, he's so fine. He's so fine. But where is he? She says, where is he? Wow. I watch the live show tomorrow. He might be coming on. Ah, yeah, I'll be looking for him. Yeah. He's so fine, is he? Yeah. And Jerry and the pacemaker say, how do you do it? Well, I just sit here, talk, and hold my bear up. And the day it happens to be Dory. And there she is. And she's such a nice doll. Or bear, or whatever you want to say, teddy bear. And Bobby Vay, the night has 1,000 eyes. Do you believe that? Yeah. Ah, yes. Something like 500 billion. Everybody's got two. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the night has over 1,000 eyes. Oh, so that's false, yeah. So he's not a believer. Acapelk, he's a believer that you meet a stranger on the shore. And he'll go up and say, would you like to go for a swim? No, I'm a stranger. How did you get here? He'll say, well, I came in a boat. Well, a boat, I can't see it. Well, it sunk. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm a stranger on the shore. Yeah. So he's not a believer. Yeah. And the theme from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, yeah, I seen it when I was young. Dick Van Dyke, yeah. Um, hmm. He's a believer he can get his car started. Yeah. Yeah, turn the handle. Poof, poof, boom. Yeah. He has to get his old car started. Yeah. And as John Barry 7 plus 4, hold on now, that makes 11. Hit and miss, a theme from Jukebox Jury. So 7 plus 4, that makes 11. Yeah, but we're only concerned with the top 10, so somebody will have to drop out. So he's not a believer. And the theme from The Great Escape. Great Escape. I say, what's great about an escape? Why did he get locked in the first place? Did he really have to escape? Or was it just a make believe escape? He believed he escaped. He must have been locked up then, if he escaped. Hmm. And what about the theme from the BBC TV series? These are all themes now. Z cars. And the police don't drive Z cars anymore. No. They were all Zodiacs or Zephyrs. Yeah. Fords. Yeah. In those days. And Shirley Bassey, Goldfinger. Shirley Bassey. Yeah, she did the film. Did she get a gold finger? Well, she got a gold ring to put on the finger. So she's a believer. Yeah. And Pinky and Perky singing Speedy Gonzales. He was a mouse. Oh, yeah, we had a mouse on. Yes, we had Nurse Nibbles. Yeah. Ah, yeah. He was Speedy. Yeah. Wasn't he Speedy? Ah, Pinky and Perky loved him, yeah. He's a believer. And Louis Armstrong, The Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. Did you ever read that book? No, I was in the jungle. Yeah, were you in the jungle? And when you were in the jungle, did you read the Jungle Book? Yeah, and I got younger every day. Ah, you believe it, didn't you? Yes, he did. Yeah. Oh, yes, I see that one. But what happened to Harry Worth TV theme comedy hour? I don't know. Can I show you? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Stand in the doorway and stick your hands and your feet out. And there you go. Harry Worth used to do that. Yeah. And Julie Andrews with a spoonful of sugar from Mary Poppins. Now, if you went to the hospitality suite and you said, I took a spoonful of sugar, they'll say, you'll get sugar diabetes. Yeah. You can't take that much. Yeah. So they're not believers neither. Oh, well. I wonder if anybody's a believer. Yeah. And the TV theme from Bonanza. Yeah. Yellow and green. And he did a recording called Ringo. Yeah. And he had a Stingo Ringo hit with Ringo. Yeah. And there he goes. And the TV theme from Animal Magic. Can we do it? Yeah, go on and you speak. This is magic. This is Dory Bear speaking. Animal magic, animal magic, animal magic now. Danny Williams, Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't know where the coffee was, but Danny was sailing down the Moon River with only the moon to guide him, and he crashed. He's not a believer. Shirley Bassey, climb every mountain. Oh, you'll be knocked. You'll be on your back. Yeah, in the hospitality suite. Yeah. Yeah, and climb every mountain. And as we see, TV theme of Dr. Kildare, 3 stars will shine tonight. Yeah, I would believe there were many more also. Matt Monroe was born free. Yeah, we think so. His mother put him out on the doorstep. Yeah. And TV theme from Batman and Bobbin. Yeah, his girlfriend is called Bobbin. Keeps bobbing up and down. Don't ask me why. And from my fair lady, I could have danced all night. Ah, yes. To the theme from Top Cat. And the John Barry Sam with a magnificent 7. And Dory says, we will say farewell there. I will see you again tomorrow. This has been I'm a Believer. and William Daly Stories. Thank you very much.